Hello everyone, I am Jogén Hummingbird. I am with the Footsteps to Peace. I am an intuitive channel, astrologer, Reiki master, and a spiritual life coach. If anything I say in today's reading resonates with you and you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can head over to my website, which is jogendivinity.com. That is JOGENDIVINITY.com. And you can click on the offerings tab to take a look at everything that I have available. So I wanted to hop on here and do a reading for my Cardinal friends for this upcoming Mars direct transit that we have going on. So Mars is currently retrograde through Gemini. And so we have it stationing direct on the 12th coming up. So it is the 6th as of the day that I'm recording this. So I want to hop on here and do an energy reading for that day that we have coming up for my Cardinal friends. So this is going to be if your sign is in the signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. So let's take a look at what messages and what you can expect energy-wise going into this Mars direct energy. So we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Then we also have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And then we also have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So this feels like for my cardinal signs, this is the time for you to really take action. You are the cardinal signs. You are all about like doing and just like, oh, the invigoration, the intensity, the drive, the motivation. You are all about that. And so this is the time to use that energy instead of being in this little dark hole of figuring out what to use your energy towards or where to go or what to do. This Mars retrograde has been retrograding through Gemini, which Gemini is the sign of the storyteller. It rules the third house, and the third house is all about communication. It is about your close-knit groups, whether it be friendships, family, mostly siblings, and this can also be, in some cases, romantic partners. But Gemini is also the sign of the twins. It is the sign of like the mirror, the reflection, the yin and the yang. So this is the masculine element of the yin and the yang. And then Pisces, even though this is not the opposing of Gemini, Pisces is the feminine essence of the yin and the yang, the two fish. And so Gemini being the masculine side, this is energy. Mars being ruled by Aries, also traditionally ruled by Scorpio. This is all about action. This is conflict. This is also like tension and taking a lot of like drive. It's very masculine. It's representative of that energy. So this time period of this Mars retrograde in Gemini could really have thrown off your ability to communicate, or it could have caused a lot of conflict in the ways of communication. I mean, we did also just have the Mercury retrograde happen on December 29th, which was it's all going to throw apart. This is Gemini energy. Mercury is ruled by Gemini. So this is like communication is thrown off everywhere. And so this energy, it is also affecting, it possibly is affecting you guys in the way of not being able to see eye to eye with your family or with the people around you anymore, or maybe your mindset is shifting, or you feel differently than you used to and you're changing a lot of that, or there's a different level of clarity that you're coming to. So I also feel like you guys, like we say here with the align your life, what is not in alignment or needs to change, this is talking about like really that Geminian energy of like analytical thinking, of the higher mind, the reason, the logic of like, okay, this is not in a resonant frequency with this thing. It's like a very data collecty and move on kind of energy. Gemini is very expressive. It's the throat chakra, but at the same time, it is a masculine element of like the logistical reason, analytical thinking. So with this time period of the retrograde, you could have been in a really deep analysis of your life, and you could be really questioning what really is an alignment for yourself at this time, like in this lifetime, at this point in the retrograde season at the beginning of 2023 for your life overall. This is really a good time for you to be like questioning that if you haven't already, and taking action to actually like do something about this, to share what you feel, to express. This is the Gemini energy. I mean, we do have Mercury retrograde through Capricorn right now, but Mercury is still ruled by Gemini. And so Gemini being the throat chakra, Gemini being the sign that Mars is retrograde through, that it's going direct through on January 12th, excuse me. this energy is really talking about like fully expressing what it is that you need to express. This retrograde period for my cardinal signs, you could have felt this like repressive energy of not being able to express properly. This Mars retrograde started on October 30th of 2022. So this past couple like month and past couple like 3 months or 2 months, 2.5 months, I can't do math, like I'm channeling right now. This past like 2.5 months, like this has been a time of not being able to fully communicate or not being able to even fully understand yourself or come into reason with your emotions or understand other people's emotions possibly. This is a really big time of conflict. And so with this energy going direct, what you're going to see is like the finally crossing the threshold here of going beyond what was in the way before with this retrograde of maybe the block for communication or the block of expression or the fear, the limiting belief, or not being surrounded by the right people in community. Gemini also represents like close community. So maybe this is a time for you to finally let go of those toxic friends that you don't need in your life anymore. So let's take a look at some tarot cards for some more specifics. So we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So also the High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. Wow. So this is a time for you guys to really use your intuition to get you out of whatever dark place you're coming out of. I feel like for my cardinal signs, this is a really emotional time period that you could have just been experiencing. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstanding. I mean, with the Mars retrograde and the Mercury retrograde and all this Gemini energy, and also Uranus in Taurus right now, like, I mean, all the things are going on astrologically that are fucking insane. So this is a really big time of like, oh, I don't know really what to do. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I don't know what's going on outside of me. And like, it's this very like blindfolded, entrapped, encased energy, but really we've done this to ourselves to be able to transcend it. And so this is a really beautiful time to use your divine feminine essence, tuning inward, going inside, connecting inward to God instead of looking outside of you for the answers, really receiving your wisdom from within. So then you can stop like blocking everything from outside of you. I mean, like Pentacles also does rule financial things. So this is like opening up the mindset, opening up the heart space, opening up the just energetic space for more financial abundance to flow in. But this is also opening yourself up to more of the divine, to more of life, to more of yourself. I mean, Pentacles is also the earthly realm. It's the mundane. So opening yourself up to more of what you can experience in this world instead of fantasizing about it, say in the ether, like the air energy, or even emotionally overwhelming yourself with it, or just emotionally cutting yourself off with like the cups energy. So this is a really good time to really pay attention to what the universe wants you to do and to like break these patterns of codependency or anything needing to be from the outside or relying on sources outside of you. That's not saying that you can't ever do that if you're receiving like financial help from people or somebody gives you a gift and like you can't, like you don't need to be like, oh, I'm too spiritually aligned, I do not receive gifts. Like that's so that's so stupid and egotistical. But that's besides the point. But Five of Pentacles, it really does talk about like kind of like needing and leaning on somebody else, like needing somebody else to get you through this. Like the picture is like the harsh, usually in the Rider Waite tarot, it's like the harsh snow and like one person's on a crutch and the other person is like hobbling right behind them. And so this is like an energy of like really being in the neediness. And so this is learning how to transcend that. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is planting the seeds and watching the growth and watching this happen. we did just have the Capricorn new moon and the Cancer full moon just previously happen. We had the Capricorn new moon on December 23rd, and then we did just, well, right now on the day that I'm filming this, it is the Cancer full moon. So happy Cancer full moon, everybody. So if you haven't checked out the Cancer full moon reading, I will link it on a card here as well as down below in the description. But like the Capricorn new moon was talking about, is planting the seeds and watching it grow. And now in this Cancer full moon, it is removing anything that is in the way of emotionally fulfilling that version of yourself. And this is also connecting with the divine cosmic mother and really nurturing life and taking care of like the seeds that you planted, and really nurturing and paying attention to, paying intention to really as well, to all of the creation that you are bringing into this life, whether it be your creative outlet for your job, or your artistic, or your graphic designer, or you just do weird, spontaneous, creative shit for fun and you don't make money off of it. Like, just whatever form of creation you're bringing into this lifetime right now is really what we are highlighting for the cardinal signs, okay? So that is what I am seeing for this Mars direct energy for my cardinal signs. So thank you so much for watching this reading. If you resonated with anything said here today, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and then subscribe to the Footsteps to Peace, and turn on post notification bells so you get notified every time we upload a new video. And then also, if you resonated and you are interested in that personal reading, again, all my information is down below in the description box, as well as my socials. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Many blessings.